Alright, welcome to our next replay, which should be a banger. Like, I'm not gonna spoil it, but if I did this, then it would make my day, or it would make my entire week, or something like that. Like, I'm just gonna be so happy for like a week or even a month. And then even if I'm not happy after a month, I would just think about this moment forever in my life, right? So it's just that much happened. Like, maybe just once or something like that, but it did happen. So on the 3 o'clock position, we have our Protoss. I'm just going to call it SK. And also on the 7 o'clock position, we have our Terran, which is named Dust. So I'll just call them Dust and SK, I guess. So we have our very normal opening, I would say. Okay, so we have the pylon. And also, like, as you guys know, right? So I've made this so that it's really similar to StarCraft 2 replay viewer. So we have our resources, which is basically mean the cumulative resources mined, right? So we have like the Protoss player mining a little bit more efficiently right now. I think there was like some sort of AFK SCV down there. I just saw it. So, and also like they would obviously mine faster because one worker is literally, building a building, right? So while, Protoss, they just, warp in a building, call it a go, and then they would mine more, especially. So you just see that there's like 50 minerals more right now. And on the income tab, it's self-explanatory, basically like income rate, right? So that's the average income rate. Okay, I think it's per minute actually. So the units is like, okay, we have 11 units, and units lost, there's nothing right now. Hidden is like when you're in the gas, or when you're in like in a bunker, when you're in transporting units, right? So those are the things that are going to be hidden. The structure is going to be like, okay, here are our structures, right? So I have to remember all these hotkeys. I'm not really, remembering all of them right now, but I'll just look at these and do that. So the finally like upgrades is going to be all the upgrades that we searched, and APM is like our current APM, average APM, stuff like that. So let's just go to O, which is a production tab, and let's see. So we have our gateway, cyber core, and second pylon. There's no scout coming in from the Protoss side from SK, but our Terran is already scouting on the 12 o'clock, which is going to be, not the case. But in our opponent's side, we have, okay, Rax factory. There's nothing fast expanding going on here. There's just both of them are sitting on one base currently. So are we going to research Dragoon range? Let me see. So we can go to here. There's not spinning. Okay, we have Dragoon opener, one Marine, and okay, the third Marine, and there's probably going to be a bunker, I assume, right? So yeah, still no range, but I'm not sure what the gas is for then. Okay, there's a scout coming up. Okay, there's this expansion. Okay, now we are finally expanding. Then the SV scout are coming in. Okay, so we saw the expansion, then just like, okay, good, we know what's going on. So getting out of here before the Dragoon comes in, right? So this is a really high level of replay, right? So this is like, I think 2400, maybe 2600, I think. I forgot the exact MMR, but I think it's like closer to 2600 ladder replay. So these guys are no slouches, right? So in the high ground, and there's a scout coming. Okay, that's not. It's just gonna be like poking around, seeing 3 Marines. Okay, going back. Okay, there's an expansion. No bunker at the moment. The vulture coming in. The research is like, okay, now the Dragoon range is coming up. We have the machine shop. It's probably for siege tanks, I'm assuming, but we'll see. So the CV scouted pretty much everything. There's nothing suspicious going on. So if you go to the units is like C. Okay, C, you have 3 Marines, 1 vulture, 2 Dragoons right now. Okay, workers lost, you see, there's workers lost on the right, which is, kind of like what SC2 does, right? So that's pretty cool. And you can also see, like, whenever there's like research. Okay, so we are researching mines first, not the siege point. Okay, so we're researching mines and the Dragoon range. And as you can see, like, whenever it's gonna come close to get completed, it will show up on the right. I'll show that in a second. Let's see the worker count. Okay, so we have 21 versus 24. Which is probably because, the Protoss expanded a lot. Okay, so see, whenever there's research completed, there's going to be a countdown. So both players are in defensive position, 3 Dragoons, and 1 tank, 3 Marines, 1 vulture. Okay, done. Spider mine is gonna be done. Okay, now it's gonna be like mine pushing, I guess. So this is gonna be 3 mines, not a lot. Okay, 6 mines now. And with this UI, you can actually see the number of mines, which is pretty cool too. So on the units lost tab, you can also see like which units is okay, which is one SCV. Let's just see the units. Okay, and then there's already 3 mines in the field. You can see that, which is pretty cool. Okay, and then the SCV and the Propcom are close to similar right now. It's just 2 difference. And we have robotics facility. There's observer coming up. Just to clear the mines, obviously. There's just nothing weird happening. It's just pretty standard builds across the both races. Dusty and Mar SK. So we have eBay for the upgrades. Not for the upgrades, right? But this is just for the turrets, I guess. They're not gonna upgrade the infantries, obviously. Okay, so mines for the expansions, just for scouting. I tend to clear the mines now. Now the Protoss is gonna expand. Oh, okay, we killed it. Another mine. And also on the unit 6 lost, we can see units lost is L. Okay, L. You can see also the mine count. So Protoss hasn't lost a thing right now. Okay, second gas taking. And then what about the production? So we have armory, siege mode, as well as armory for the upgrades, and then nothing special. Okay, so there's a +1 here. Siege mode is gonna be done soon, which is like close to 7 minutes. Nothing, rushing the siege mode. It's just playing defensively. Right now it's pretty boring game, but I'm gonna, just gonna let the surprise kick you guys in. But yeah, just stay tuned. It will happen soon. Okay, what about... Okay, so we have the Robo Bay just for the Reavers, obviously, and we have a bunch of shuttles going on. Maybe it's going to be Reaver drop. We'll see about that. Reaver drops are going to be good if we have observers. I mean, the shuttle speed, obviously, but we'll see what happens. Okay, transferring workers to the 3rd. And scouting with the observer, and there's the turret. Okay, we have Goliaths. Deal with the possible shuttle and the observers, of course. And do we have scanners? Okay, there is no scanners at the moment. Let's look at the units tab, right? So units tab is C. Oh, we have identical workers. And for the mine and resources, so we have like about 800 more minerals. Gas is like 200 difference. So units, we have a lot of probes. 3rd base already up online, but there's no 3rd gas. Okay, so we have the add-ons right now. Comstat. Is there going to be a push coming in from the Terran? I don't think so, but the Goliath range is going to be done soon. That's good. Yeah, so pretty uneventful game. So we have shuttle. Okay, so we have here. So on the hidden units, you can actually see this. This Reaver, 2 Zealots, and then there's a probe. It's because there's a mining going on. So that's why. On the gas. Okay, so there's a Reaver drop. There is Scouter right now. So there's movement coming in. Oh, no. But because there's a turret there, it just went back. So nothing eventful is happening right now. Okay. I think this is the shuttle speed, right? Gravitic drive. So let's go to the production tab. Alright, it is done. So the shuttle speed is done. Okay, so we have 2 Reavers, shuttle speed. Okay, we have ion thrusters, which is the vulture speed, and also +1 ground weapons. Maybe this is the time to push. Okay, so here we go. Let's see the battle. So we have units lost tab. Let's see. Okay, it's just 1 observer is lost. And 8 mines, 1 SCV, which is nothing impressive. Okay, there's a push coming in. Let's see if they can defend. There's nothing happening right now. Okay, Reaver shot coming in. Is this guy snow? I don't think so. Okay, no shots. It's just slowing down the push right now. Do we have Zealot legs? I don't think so, right? So on the upgrades, yeah, there's no Zealot legs. So that's a key. Okay, 10 seconds. We have to wait. Oops. Units lost. Okay, bunch of mines going down. So that Zelodex is finishing in 3 seconds. So you have to wait for the Zelodex in order to engage. So that's why it's just slowing down is really, really important. So there's a nice vulture, anti-vulture wall here. Okay, it's a huge battle coming up. Okay, 1 worker lost, 2 worker lost. The 3rd base. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's a surround flanking in. Okay, there's a bunch of shuttle drops coming in. Settled. 2 reavers. Oh, okay, so it just goes to the main base directly. Alright, so there's a huge drop coming in with 2 reavers. Okay, unload the reavers. Okay, good. Okay, now that it started. Okay, nothing get blown up. Okay, so in here there's juggling the reavers. So the reavers are still alive. Every worker is on the natural. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So we have 2 reavers shooting down the siege tank. But are they gonna realize the flank? And also, there's huge workers here. Okay, there's reavers coming in. There's the shot. Money shot. Here we go. Oh my god, 37 workers. 42 workers. 43 workers. Okay, I think, yeah, this is the moment that I was talking about. If you do this, you're gonna be happy so much. GG. Auto GG. Okay, let's look at the oh, the units lost just disappeared. Okay, so I think I can show the units lost right before it's leaving. Okay, all right, units lost is here, and then let's go. Right, so units lost, there's only 1 SCV. What? Okay, 2 vultures, tank, 2 SCVs, and then boom. Losing all of your workers in one go. Yeah, I would be so mad. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, workers lost 47. There's your money shot right there. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this replay, and yeah, let me know what else do you want to see. So basically, I am casting these kinds of replays because I've searched through like past 7 months, past maybe 9 months replays, you know, according, you know, to the rank. So this is like the highest level of plays, right? I'm looking through the replays and I'm trying to find what's interesting stuff, right? So basically I found this replay by using the unit lost count, right? So if there's like a really huge drop in the unit lost count, and I'm just trying to see what's interesting. And then this was, you know, not disappointing. You know, there's a big jump at the end and then it just ends abruptly, and then up until that point it was pretty boring, right? So yeah, it's totally worth it. All right, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys. Bye bye.